Hello YouTube, LD50 here, back another video. I got it wrong. I recently posted a video suggesting that it was Krieg that would allow you to get the raid here to scale to level 38 and to give you level 35 gear from the raid, and also to give you level 35 gear from the Seraph vendors. But I was wrong. It's not Krieg, it's actually any character. That particular Krieg I had power leveled in advance, just to get him up to level 35, because I really wanted just to play the end game. I didn't want to level him up the normal way. Because I had leveled him up, power leveled him up to 35 before I started the game, and importantly, the bit to know is before I started TVHM, which is the second playthrough. Because I power leveled him before that, and because I was level 35 when I actually started TVHM, that meant that the max level would then scale to level 35 for the vendors, Seraph vendors, level 35 for Murderlins, temple enemies, and level 38 for the dragons, with level 35 gear dropping, and level 35 gear in all the chests. So it does seem that you can achieve getting max level with the end game content on this Tiny Tina standalone DLC by power leveling a character to level 35 before you start TVHM. And to be on the safe side, I think I'm just going to level them to 35 before I even start the game at all. That does mean that the two playthroughs will just be stupidly easy, but this is a fairly easy standalone game. I keep wanting to call it a DLC, but obviously it is a standalone game. And if you do start the game at max level, then obviously, you know, you can just look at the enemies and they'll die pretty much. But what it does do is it assures you that you will get the end game content at the highest level, which is, you know, what we want really. So I'm going to show you how I did that on the PS4. I'm a PS4 player, and I was able to power level these characters myself. So what I've got is, this is my second account. This is not my main account, not my LD50 account. This is my mule account, the one I use for trading and just to use as a mule. So I have one character here, and I suggest you do it with Salvador. That is maxed out to level 35, and I have completed the story twice, and we are now at the raid. This character was just leveled naturally, so the dragons will appear at level 33. But it's still sufficient to power level a new character. So what we're going to do, I need to power level a siren, so I'm going to start that process now. We won't do the whole power leveling because it does take about, I don't know, 15 kills. But we'll do one kill, we'll have a chat about it, and we'll leave it there, I think. So we're going to join the game. So I've already logged in. So basically I have a second account on this machine, and the second account is Muletastic. That's the one I'm logged in as at the moment, and I'm now going to join with my main account. And I'm going to want a new character. So I'm going to choose a new siren, because I want to make another siren and have her actually have the end content at the max level. We'll bring that one in. Split screen. So what we'll have to do is take both characters down to the arena. We won't care about this character as far as it surviving. It's going to die fairly certain, very quickly. It doesn't have a shield, doesn't have any weapons apart from this particular grog nozzle, which is because I have the beard makes the man active with the other account. We'll bring this character in. You've got to get it close to the obelisk there. There you go. And then we'll bring the main character in. So this is the character that we're going to use to power level our siren. Now, as I said, I suggest you do this with Salvador. Salvador's got the best chance of coming into this arena and leaving reliably all the time in one piece without going into fire, without dying. He might be like, we'll get out of it. And before I drop down, I'll just show you the gear and skills that I'm using on this particular character. So I've made this up as a Deputy Sal. And we've got Deputy Sal gear, so I've got a Doc's quad. That's a good quad to have. It has 72% critical hit damage. It also has a Jacob's grip, so it does have that reload speed, 2.3, which is going to make it a little bit more effective. We do have, sadly, we've rolled a TTAODK gripped grog nozzle, which is sadly only giving us 11 in the mag, which will hurt our money shot a little bit. We're rocking an Antagonist, we're rocking a Berserker, shotgun damage, and a magic missile just for some extra slagging. Skill wise, there you go. Typical Deputy Sal build. As I said, we for some reason we've rolled. Well, I don't know why. Because we have a new grog nozzle every time we load in, and unfortunately this has given me a grog nozzle with only 11 in the magazine. And for full money shot bonus, you do need 12. However, I think we will be fine. So we're going to drop down and we're going to kill these dragons, and you'll see how fast this second character levels up here. One down. As you can see, already 8 levels up. That's one dragon kill. What I'd like is this boy to come down. There we go. He's got quite a lot of health. Not more, he hasn't. Our route down. Right, and we've got the fire boy to come down. Where is he? There he is. Getting to the drop. Obviously, if you didn't know, you fire a non-elemental weapon at the dragons, and that will cause them to land. That makes them easier to kill. I'm into the ground now, and he's also invulnerable and fully reflective when he lands to begin with. Hard to get the trick, but there we got it. And as you can see, we've leveled up 13 levels on our second character. So well on the way to level 35. Obviously, the closer you get to level 35, the less experience points you get, so it takes a little bit longer. But I think it's around about 12 or 15 kills of the dragons will get your character up to max level. And of course, the other thing to note is that the iridium that you pick up will help your second, your boosted character to have enough iridium to buy your SDUs, etc., from Crazy Earl. So there we go. That is how I level up my characters in Tiny Tina. This is actually how I level up my characters on all games, even on BL3 or BL2. It's a good way to level up a character if you're solo. If you don't have a second controller, or you're unable to make a second account, or you're not on a PS4, I don't know what it's like on a PS5, but I imagine it would be similar. You can always get a friend to power level you. So that's the idea of getting power leveled. And then the idea is that when I take this other character, when it's powered at level to 35, and I complete the game twice, and I've gone through TVHM, which is the second playthrough, then my end game content will be on level. The Seraph Vendor will be on level at 35. The Dragons will drop level 35 gear, so you'll get that level 35 Blockade. And obviously if you want that level 35 Antagonist or Florentine out the Vendor, he will be level 35. And also Merlin's Temple, the enemies there will scale to level 35. The actual quests themselves in Merlin's Temple will not scale. They will still be at level 31, 32, something like that. But importantly, the enemies and the loot that they drop will be 35. So that means we can get a max level Ogre, max level Chain Lightning, max level ×4 Magic Missile. So yeah, that's the idea. So disregard the first video. I will be taking it down anyway if you have happened to have seen that one. It was incorrect. It's not just Krieg. This is any character. So any character with Tiny Tina, a one-shot adventure, the standalone, can get maximum end game content at max level, end game content, if it is pre-power leveled before starting TVHM. So if you get your character to level 35 before you start TVHM, then when you get to the Dragons, they will be level 38. All the gear will drop at the correct level, rather than, as you can see here, the gear is dropping at level 30, which is a bit of a disappointment if you've just beaten the raid boss. Yeah, the Seraph Vendor will be 35, the Merlin's Temple enemies, etc, etc. Anyway, I've waffled on enough here. If you have enjoyed this content and you found it informative, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I've been LD50, you've been lovely, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.